Guys, I'm probably cutting out like the last hour or so, but I was going fucking crazy. I'm almost down. It's taken so long. A fairy showed up, it showed me to a chest. It's another mirror. I don't care. I've had to drain so much water. I think I explained what I was doing in hell like 8 different times because I hated every single time I did it. The fatigue set in real hard. Oh my god. Chain knife. Baby hook, basically. But better. Better in terms of control. Worse in terms of damage. And that's not just because I had a bad enchantment roll. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get down into hell. Mine the hellstone, because that is the ore that I need from here. And I'm going to make a pickaxe, and I'm going to upgrade my summon weapon. And then I'm going to kill the dungeon boss and call it there. I think that's my definitive goal for this session. I'm losing my mind right now. I don't know why, I don't know how. But I have set myself a goal. ADHD set in too hard, I think is what happened to me. I kept seeing shinies getting distracted, and here I am, 2 hours later. Actually, I think it's just an hour and a half later since I started, but still. Shinies is a very, huge factor of why nothing gets done. But then again, it is essentially a roguelike world exploration kind of game. So the fact that I'm off exploring the world is intended. However, I am trying to, you know, I'm trying to make progress. No, get away from the tavern keep. This guy only spawns after a certain amount of NPCs have been discovered. Give me that. He summons a wave battle thing that I don't really think... Oh, you mother... Auto mine. Alright, it's whatever. I've got him. As soon as I build a new room, he'll respawn. It's fine. I don't care. Anyway, moving on from that... I don't usually find the Dungeon Defenders event to be entirely helpful until you reach late stage. Like, whatever unlocks tier 3. I think beating a mechanical boss unlocks tier 2. Alright, this will be the last bit of distraction I get hit with, I think. Gotta be careful whenever you're doing these minecart tracks this low, because they can and will dip into lava. Case in point. Wait, it breaks? Oh, that was the water. I don't care. I'm not going over there. I see my destination just below us. Need to hurry up and get down there. Something else that I'm going to definitely do off screen is the boss is constantly moving. That enables hard mode. So I am going to, for my sanity, make a gigantic platform that goes from one side of the world to the other. And, yeah. It's gonna take a while. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. It makes the boss a breeze. I just remembered another boss. I forgot about the jungle boss. Ugh. This boss that enables hard mode is trivialized because of the jungle boss's rewards. Demons are nasty little bastards. But here it is. Welcome to hell. It is just as advertised. But I think I can start in good conscience using healing potions. Grab a Hell Forge. This is required to smelt the Hell Ore, so it's good. I found one. Weird, I just need to mine a bunch of Hellstone. If I was going melee, I would need so much more Hellstone because the best melee armor comes from this. So there's a variant of the demons called Voodoo Demons. This Voodoo Doll they drop. If it goes into lava, it summons the last boss of easy, I guess, base game. Yeah, I need to get rid of this harpoon gun. These things move too quickly. But yeah, the best melee gear comes from Hellstone. Yeah, I think I'll wear that. But yeah, this is what I do once I hit hell. Make a huge platform, add some campfires. If this wasn't on normal mode, I'd be putting holes occasionally in the platform because these lava slimes on expert difficulty will drop actual pools of lava. They used to in base version, but they thankfully got rid of that. It was a little painful. Hellstone still drops lava though. But if done right, you never really have to worry about that. You can get an obsidian skin potion, which I don't appear to have looted one. You get a skull though. I ended up getting another mining shirt too. While I was going insane, I found another skeleton miner. He dropped a mining shirt. If only he dropped the legs, then I could go buy the mining helmet from the merchant and have a mining set. The thing I like to do with these hell houses is that once I've deemed it no longer useful, I'll drain some of the lava in the nearby area into it so that I may delve without having to use obsidian skin potions. I would really like to not mess with crafting any potions if I can. It's just really not fun to me, regardless of if it might be useful or not. And honestly, I'll just take the risk. I'm finally starting to catch up on my Warrior Cats book backlog. I've had so many books that I've needed to catch up on reading for so long, like Crowfeather's Trial, which came out sometime not too long, I think, after Omen of the Stars. That was Series 4. We're on Series 8 now. Yeah, I'm a little behind. At least on reading that one. I skipped it initially because I just didn't really want to get into a character-specific book at the time. Because Super Editions are like a completely different beast. Like, they're meant to just flesh out a specific character instead of telling a story arc. Like, there's a story there, but it's designed to drive character development for a character, usually. At least they do nowadays. Some of the earlier ones, like Firestar's Quest, Sky Clan's Destiny, they're meant to tell a new story, but my inventory. Not having a good time. But at the end of one of the Squirrel Flight's Hope book, there was a thing that I had noticed about one of the characters, Crowfeather, and they made him feel almost like he had emotions, but the way that they ended up portraying him at the end, like the last time that he was a relevant character, just really made him feel like he just didn't care. Well, not that he didn't care, but like they kind of just make him a character, like an unlikable character, because he just becomes very bitter. And I never really liked him in the first place, but whenever a revelation in Series 2 happened, midway through, I started to kind of like him because he kind of shut himself off because he felt like he was a loner. And I still didn't kind of like that he was just an asshole, but like I at least understood, and there was also a character who liked and cared about him, and then that happened a couple of times where he lost the person that he loved. But in the end, they just ended up settling on he's just bitter, closed off. Like, it just felt like that his character development had completely been undone since the end of Series 2. And I was surprised to see that he appeared to not be that kind of bitter person anymore. And then his son also, he has a son, and his son, he was a flaming asshole. I did not like his character, but even they made him a likable character, not in the same book, but at the end of Broken Code. And like, I wasn't expecting it, but they just made those characters have some development at some point that I never knew happened, where they just kind of got over their anger. I need to get out of here. They got over their anger, and I never saw it happen. And it turns out it happens in this Super Edition that I've avoided reading for years, because I just didn't like the character. And yeah, that's my fault that ended up happening like that, but I don't regret the decision. I'm just pleasantly surprised to see that they turned two characters that I didn't think would end up becoming likable for me and actually making them cool characters. Honestly, Broken Code did a lot for me for the series. It was so well done. And I just love it so much, and every time I think about the way that it ended, I get sad. I'll quick stack my Crimtane. Because I loved the main characters of the story, and I really wanted them to be able to live the way that they wanted to live. There's a lot of tissue samples I see. But they won't ever be able to. And they made it such a bittersweet ending. And I was very hesitant for a while to start reading the following series, and I still haven't started it yet because I'm trying to get through this backlog that I've had for a while before getting into the new content. But man, I was just afraid of being disappointed by the following series after how much of an impact Broken Code had on me. Anyway, mission complete. I have attained my Molten Pickaxe, the best pickaxe that you can get pre-hard mode. But there's still so much to do. Like I said before, there's several more bosses that I can end up doing. But I think I want to finish off this Crimson Armor because I'm a couple of tissue samples off. I have to do the brain again. Let's see, what am I gonna get? Crimson Rod! This is nice. It's not as good as it used to because I nerfed its ability to go through one block paths, but it's still pretty good. This is that AoE that I was looking for. Throw the rod up. Boom. 20, 22. Yeah, look at that. So much cleaner than the last time. Not because they're getting washed. I mean, it's exclusively because they're not getting clean because they're getting washed with blood water. Blood rain, not water. Alright, and with that, I've got the full Crimson set. Now, if we look here, 10% increased damage is a set bonus. Not bad. I will be losing 1% damage, but look at all this armor, and then on top of that, life regen is greatly increased. And stuff that I like to do after I replace my armors, I do not have wood, I think. That's unfortunate. I've done... yes. I like to put my old armors on mannequins so I can see them decorating the base. Can't believe how huge of a range that is. It's insane. So next time I am going to tackle the dungeon, and then maybe I'm going to do some house building off screen. I'll try to do some setup where I'll get some teleport network stuff set up, which means I'm going to have to figure out NPCs' likes, dislikes, and all that fun stuff, but it shouldn't be that bad. So next time, we'll get that done. See ya.